I love retail because it's different every day. I mean, there's quite a few people in this country, I'm sure, drive to work and they're not really excited about going to work. But I like to be here. I like to be here almost more than I like to be home. It's just where I feel at home. This is a new coat for the season. 3/4 lines with breeze. I love the interaction with my customers. I like making them feel good. I like it when they come back and say, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe how many compliments I got on that jacket. It's great. Thank you so much for pushing me into that. I mean, that's the kind of stuff I love. I could have gone to work for the state years ago and I'd be retired now with a pension and I could play golf every day. But I mean, I'm sure I'll do this well into my 70s because I like it and I'm not sure what else I would do. Hi, I'm Mark Maslowski, owner of Jim Herron Limited here in Springfield. Jim Herron Limited is the best men's clothing store in Springfield, Illinois. We have some of the finest fabrics from all over the country and all over the world. The store opened in 1975 on Columbus Day. Jim Herron was the original owner. That's why it's called Jim Herron Limited. I came out of Jim Herron's in 1991, February 1st of 1991, and I worked with Jim for 15 years, and then I was able to wrestle the store away from him in 2006. I wanted to buy it because Jim had done a lot of things for me, but he was getting a little older and I don't think he was really taking care of the store. He didn't have the energy he used to, and I thought for the quality and sake of the store, I needed to take over. I was doing a lot of the buying and I was the manager, but there's only certain things you can do as owner to make sure your business thrives. I came from the golf world, played college golf at Carbondale, and then I got in the PGA Apprentice program. Didn't really work out for me. I was kind of banging around, and he knew I had some soft goods experience with being in the, working in pro shops, and it worked out great. And I figured out once I got there that I liked it. How I'm comfortable with high-end fashion stores, I feel like I've always had an eye for stuff, and I've always liked to look nice. Even in high school, and I would buy myself nice sweaters from an old store called Back Rack, and I'd always buy myself nicer clothes. I mean, a lot of guys are going to, went to a public school, and a lot of guys are showing up in sweatpants, but I always liked to look nice. It's incredible how over the last 30, 35 years, how things have changed, and we've had to change with it. Guys like to buy pants now that they can play golf in and or then throw a sport coat on and go to a business meeting. Fashions these days have definitely changed. I mean, I sell suits for funerals and weddings. There are still some stockbrokers and a few people in the business world that like to wear a suit. When things went casual, the store had to pivot. I mean, I definitely hang half the amount of suits and sport coats, and I have half the amount of dress pants. But I've got a lot more casual pants, and we had to expand our sport shirts exponentially. I think the reason Jim Herron Limited is so successful is the fact that we have intrinsic value here. We have the best service in town. We have the best tailor shop in town. It's all about service during and after the sale. When I got into retail, I wish somebody would have told me that you can't care too much and you can't hold on to things too much. So after a while, you get maybe attached to your inventory, and after a while, they're just dollars on the shelf, and you can't get attached to things. You have to let them go. And it took me a while to learn that, but I wasn't really warned about it. And I think maybe because Jim might have done the same thing, and that's who you learn from, your mentor. And I've learned now that turn and burn. If it doesn't work, if it's in the store for 45 days and nobody has really bought a piece of it, well, we need to get it out of here. Try to send it back to the company or just put it on sale and say, see you later. Sales are a necessary evil. It's great because my sale customers are completely different than my regular customers. And there's people I never see, only when I have a sale, and that's okay because I need everybody. I need regular customers, I need sale customers, I need, when we have blowout clearance sale customers, I need them all because we all need more customers, every store. And it doesn't matter what store you are, every store needs more customers. We are retail.